Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. I don't think any of us were expecting to see what EA did yesterday with FC25 Winter Wildcards content, specifically with the Evo that allows us to create our own 2 playstyle plus players. We were excited to have the first 2 playstyle plus players in packs that we thought were going to be super difficult to obtain, as it's always hard to pack these top tier players and promos, and then EA just give us the opportunity to go create one on our own. Guys, we got to talk about that because it's actually tanking the market. The winter wildcards are down. Other player prices are down, specifically because of that evolution. And there's also something to look forward to today where a lot of our fodder has been growing in our clubs, right? The stash of fodder from all the upgrade packs, the crafting upgrade, the 82 times 14 and all the other packs that we've been opening from objectives that we can claim. There might be an icon pack coming today that we could rinse that into. And if you need to make coins to be able to afford the new Evo, we got some investments along with that as well. If you're excited for the video, drop a thumbs up on it, and of course subscribe if you're new. Let's start by looking over yesterday's Saturday content in the SBC section, where we're supposed to have the most hype during winter wildcards, right? Well, that's not the case after yesterday, but we do have 2 decent SBCs because of what they are priced at. Let's look at this Nuno Mendes Winter Wildcards that we have here. 4-star, 4-star, left back. They can also play center back. PSG links Quick Step Plus on a center back just kind of sounds crazy in the game, and a left back too, to be honest. But this player, I think, fits the mold of a certain gameplay style, and that is a left back that you want to get forward. His dribbling is great, his passing is okay, defending and physical are just serviceable, but the pace is the best. He's got the Quick Step Plus, which is arguably one of the most meta playstyle pluses in the game with the sprint boost. He's got rapid regular, he's got relentless for the stamina, he needs it, and then he's only got 1 defending playstyle, which is block. I was a little disappointed to see that, but again, I think that just fits the mold of this player. And then he's got 2 passing playstyles, whipped pass and ping, which I think those are probably the most 2 important ones for a left back. The whipped pass for sure, to try to put crosses into the box. Now, with the rolls too, you got attacking wingback plus, and he does have 1 roll plus at the center back position, which is stopper. But when you look at this card, do you see a center back? Because I surely don't. Cool, he can play center back, but 5'11", no aerial, and only 80 physical. 82 physical, but 80 strength and 80 aggression. That's really, really low. He's going to get absolutely bodied in the box. So he's a left back, in my opinion. I think that's where a lot of people are going to play him as well. For 71,000 coins, it's an SBC that I think we have to get done. It's out for a month as well. This one, I think, is EA dropping a cheap left back SBC for those who are getting on the game maybe during this Christmas period and they need a left back in their squad, especially with the PSG links. PSG links used to be so popular, and Nuno Mendes a couple of years ago was so popular because you had the Messi, you had Neymar, you had Mbappe, and all these other PSG players that you wanted to link to and build towards. Not so much the case now, but you still had a lot of PSG players going up on the market, as this SBC has a decent amount of hype. Look at the thumbs up to thumbs down ratio right there. Marquinhos, this card, 120,000 coins, almost to 200,000 coins. Huge rise there. Also a pretty big rise for Zaire Emery. Going from 15,000 coins to 20K is a pretty big rise when you're in that low of a price bracket. PSG links are moving because of how cheap this Nuno Mendes is. Definitely get it done over the course of its time being out. Again, we're talking about Evos a lot today. This is a card that could absolutely fit an Evo in a month's time as we head into Team of the Year. 2 playstyle pluses are going to become even more popular. Imagine you could put like Intercept, Jockey, or Anticipate Plus on this card through an evolution and boost up his defense and physical stats. That would make for an incredible left back card. Maybe even you'd think about using him as center back if you could get an Aerial Playstyle Plus there too, or Aerial Playstyle. I think this is a must-do SBC over the course of the time that it's out. Of course, fodder is flowing right now. I think that one's a must-do. Now, the other SBC we had yesterday was a Flashback Majri. I think this one was very unexpected, to be honest, but we'll take it. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, left-footed, kind of a FIFA legend last year from FC24. Well, I think it was her fantasy card. Maybe that was FIFA 23. No, I think it was FC24 with the fantasy card that she had that was really, really good. She's got great playstyles and great stats. She's got the Trickster for the fake shots, Trivella, and she's left-footed. She can play on the left mid, left wing, and center mid. She's got technical, finesse, incisive plus, Playmaker plus is a center mid. I honestly think that this SBC should be completed just like the Nuno Mendes could, because she could be very, very eligible for evolutions in the near future. 87 rated, not that far off for Evos. One playstyle plus, could be getting a second too. Same thing as we mentioned with Nuno Mensch there. So very good card, very cheap. 37,000 coins. Are you kidding me? Do your 382 times 14s every day, and you can probably complete that SBC without batting an eye. So both the SBC from yesterday for the players are really cheap, and I think they're must-dos. They're just not meta-moving cards that are like boom, straight in your team, crazy type of players, which is fine. Not all SBCs need to be that. Of course, yesterday as well, we had the refresh of the upgrade packs like the 82 times 14, which I got to get done here very soon. But the most important refresh and upgrade packs were the daily bronze, silver, and gold. They're actually allowing us to do the daily gold upgrade one more time per day, which literally makes the Winter Wildcards crafting upgrade SBC free. You're going to be able to do all of these crafting upgrades using the daily bronze, silver, and gold. If you do those every single day before the SBC runs out, I don't know what the math is exactly, but you're going to have plenty of gold commons and even the rares that you need to get this done. Piece of cake. This is this SBC completed with those daily objectives there. So make sure you do not forget to do those. Stock your club with that fodder. It is a easy complete now with that those upgrades being re-released. Now, let's go to the crazy part of content. I don't think anybody was expecting this, as I already mentioned, and I'm still just shocked that we got this Evo yesterday. Attacking Avalanche 1, which, by the way, any Evo that has a 1 in it, like the Incisive Pass had 1, and now we have Incisive 2, right? That was released a couple days ago. That means we're getting another Attacking Avalanche at some point. Maybe the upgrade won't be as big, but that's something to remember. It's 250,000 coins. That's a lot of coins, but when you see the upgrade, honestly, yesterday when I first saw this, I think my jaw dropped. I was like, we can create our own 2 playstyle plus cards. The only 2 playstyle plus cards in this game right now are like Vinny's and Holland's that are 1,000,000 coins. Besides a couple of them, they're a little bit cheaper. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Way crazier of an Evo than I thought we were even going to be getting during the first part of Winter Wildcards. Finesse Plus upgrade, you get the Press Proven Plus as well, which some people may be like, oh, Nate, that's an L playstyle. I think once you start to use it, you'll notice that it's really, really usable. Now, 250K is a high price tag. It's also a lot of games. I think I did the math right here. I think it's 17 games, somewhere around there. Win 5, 4, play 3, play 3, play 2. It's a lot of games to get this one done. I think it's worth every single minute spent in gameplay and every single coin spent on this Evo, guys, because the cards that you can create out of this with the boosts that are there are honestly just disgusting. Like, you cannot tell me that most of these cards would not be going for over 250,000 coins on the market. And Anthony Gordon with Finesse Plus, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 94 pace, and 90 shooting. Unbelievable. Also, you add the striker alternate position and you add roles to these players. He's now got Poacher plus plus, inside forward plus plus in the left wing. Insane stuff here from EA. This is just, it's blowing my mind, all the crazy cards that you can create from this. Now, if we go to Footbin and take a look at a few of these cards, just like, what is this Marmouche Inform? Obviously, a lot of these cards that fit into the Evo that are insane are extinct. Look at that crazy card. The problem with Marmouche, right, was always that his weak foot was a problem. That's fixed. Boom. With this one right here, you get the weak foot upgrade, you get the skill move upgrade. That's absolutely cold. You look through the rest of these players, Rafinha, the Dewey Inform, PSG links there too. Maybe that's one of the reasons Marquinhos is going up along with the Nuno Mensch. There's the Anthony Gordon, Nico Williams, the Martinelli's Inform, Jota, Gyökeres. Man, a lot of people that did the Endrick Evo the last couple of days. Hold it, man. Now you're wishing you would have not done that Evo, right? Because now we have an Endrick that boosted his passing up. He's got power shot and press proven and 5-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. The combos here are just absolutely stunning, man. I'm looking at this Evo and I have no idea who I want to put into it for sure. So make sure you do a little bit of research here. And I would say too, don't be in quite a hurry to get this one done, because what you need is a 85 max overall player. There are absolutely ways where you can actually create Evo combinations right now for some really, really crazy cards and end up with an even crazier version of a lower rated player like this Zaire Emery. You could take gold Zaire Emery, put him into the acrobatic star, and then give him attacking Avalanche, and boom, look at the state of that card. That's a crazy midfield card there. So one thing I do want to mention about this, though, who wants Acrobatic Plus on Zaire Emery? Well, shout out to this guy, Cameron, on Twitter yesterday, because he found a way where if you're doing a evolution to boost a player up through multiple different segments, like he showed an example of a Madueke Evo here, if you put... And if in this Evo chain right here, if you would put the Press Proven Plus evolution that is now unobtainable, but if you got it and you still have it in your cosmetic section from the Evo Elite Friendly that was out last time around. Where's that one in here if I can find it? Maybe I just sort this way. Yeah, Press Proven Plus. If you still have, or even Chip Shot, but probably Press Proven, right? If you have Press Proven Plus Evo available, you can start any of your Evo chains with that so that your player carries Press Proven Plus all the way through the chain, and instead of giving Acrobatic here on Zaire Emery, if you did that beforehand, put the gold into Press Proven, he would stick with Press Proven through Acrobatic Star, get the stat boost, and then when he would go into attacking Avalanche, he would actually end up with Finesse Shot since he already has the Press Proven. So he would get Finesse and Press Proven on the last card there. That's kind of how you can create some cool Evos here and maybe end up with a little bit better of a playstyle if you want the Finesse and if you care about having the Finesse, which probably most people do because that's crazy. But that's the potential with this Evo as well, is you take somebody who's 80 rated, you can boost them up with any other Evos that we've had, get them to 85, and then boost them to a crazy 91 rated card. Like, look at this Silver Mintech card. You could get Quick Step and Press Proven on him through 3 different Evos and then into attacking Avalanche, and you end up with a 95 pace, 90 shooting, 5-star, 4-star speed demon. That's a crazy card there. And then same thing with Silvers. The best part about this Evo, in my opinion, too, is that EA added in some boost for reactions and composure. Like on this specific segment right here, level 3, composure plus 30, reactions plus 30. That is insane. Little stuff like that gets overlooked sometimes in these Evos. But like, take a look at this young Liverpool guy, Morton. I mean, what a card. That's probably the best version of him that you're going to be able to create in this game. Maybe not for the roll pluses and plus pluses for a center mid, but that sort of stuff is possible with this evolution here. Absolutely crazy, man. Now, I know the things that are keeping people away from doing this evolution is the price. That is the number one thing that's probably a setback for this, right? Well, if you need to make 250,000 coins to make yourself believe that you can do this Evo, or if you don't even have enough coins to do right now, we got some investments for you guys today. We're going to be able to get those coins up for sure in this current state of the market, because I think that Evo is a must complete. 100% a must complete, guys. It is absolutely worth it. Now, as you maybe think would happen, and maybe you've already seen, since this Evo is as crazy as it is, guess what's happening? It's a paid Evo. People are selling cards. The market is crashing like crazy because people are going and doing this evolution and they need to get coins. So they're going and selling players from their team to go get coins, which is driving prices down. And at the same time, people are spending coins on an Evo, which detracts the value of the market. People are spending coins and they're turning coins in for something that becomes untradeable, that has no resale value. Even though it's worth it, those coins are going away and the market's getting devalued. Guys, market absolutely got destroyed yesterday, especially in terms of attackers, right? You can see what's going up here. The cards that are going up are the ones that fit in the Evos. Jota, Martinelli Inform, Anthony Gordon that we just shouted out there, Nico Williams extinct at 10,000 coins. And then the cards that are going down, attackers, Bino Gittins, Guderiton. You got the Garnacho card, Javi Simons. So many, Hansen. I can't believe the price drop that we have had on this Graham Hansen card in the past 2 weeks. She was 300,000 coins 11 days ago. She is now 90K. That is insane. Still have her in my team. She's unbelievable. Guderiton, how we mentioned her just a bit ago too, right? She was 258,000 coins. Now 97,000 coins. Even a card like this, Bino Gittins, is 140, 150K. He's still a live card. And I think one of the reasons why he's down so much is you can create a pretty nuts version of him as well through this exact Evo, as he is also a left wing. But those are just some examples of how the market is dropping. Now, are prices going to rebound? Is the panic selling going to continue? Let's take a look at this Bino Gittins card, for example. Honestly, guys, I think the market's going to continue to stay pretty cooked, especially on the attacking players, right? Because there's less demand for those players in people's teams now, because they just got an Evo version that they're either working on upgrading or they've just completely finished and have gotten upgraded now in their teams. So less people are going out and buying attacking players like this Garnacho when they got a Garnacho they just created through an Evo instead. So I think that's one of the things you're seeing with the market is that drop off there. I don't expect a lot of these cards to really rebound back too much. Now, the only ones that could rebound back a little bit more would be the live cards. The two that we looked at right there, Garnacho, still a live card, Bino Gittins, still a live card there. Some of those players could rebound back, but I think there still could be some more panic even today on Sunday as we head into squad data rewards, as people are still selling some players that they didn't get sold yesterday to get some coins. They're logging on, they're hearing about this insane, crazy Evo, they're wanting to get on the game, and they're wanting to going and get involved with that. I think you could see some more price drops on the market in regarding to that. And it's not just, like we said, not just attackers that are down. If you take a look at the rest of the market too and just other random places, prices everywhere are down. Center backs are down. Strikers are down. Center attacking mids are down. Like this Brahim, sure, some people were probably using him at left mid, but Suarez is actually a better example. Suarez can't play left wing, and Luis Suarez Globetrotters is now 300,000 coins, and he was 400K yesterday. So people are just selling cards to go do this evolution in general, and that is what is crashing the market the most. But to be honest, like I said, most of these cards that this Evo creates are just absolutely bonkers, and it makes sense why the market is dropping as much as it is. Now, let's talk about the winter wildcard prices. I even tweeted out yesterday about some winter wildcards. I flipped a couple of Erling Haalands here. I bought this one at 1.6. I bought this one at 1.6 as well. Made some really good coins there. And then I bought another one under 1.2 mil. Sold it a bit late. He was selling for like 1.3 highs. And then now he's back down to 1.1. As expected, a lot of these cards really dropped. That was expected, right? We said yesterday some of them would have some rises. Like I was saying with the Haaland, I bought him late night Friday night for 1.6, sold him early Saturday morning at 1.7, 1.8. Now he's down to 1.1 mil again. And same thing with other cards like Vinny, Frankie de Jong, both versions. Lookman, I said yesterday, Lookman was way too expensive, right? Yeah, well, the Evo helped him out a little bit, and he's just dropped down because of people selling cards, and that's the normal fluctuation for promo cards, right? Anyways, on Saturdays, is they have a pretty sizable drop-off. That is exactly what has happened on just about every single one of these. Now, today we're going to have some more price drops with these cards as well because we have squad battle rewards, and that's just going to bring a little bit more supply to this game with packs being opened, especially as people are still playing that game mode pretty heavily right now because of the mode mastery tokens that are a part of it. So, especially on some of the lower tier players, I would expect there to be some supply. I wouldn't be surprised if like Undav is officially discard price here as an 87 rated. Maybe even Parejo gets closer and closer to discard price there as an 88. Even players like Haaland or like Lavelle or Pedro Porro, I could see players like this dropping even more today. Not a crazy amount, but you guys know squad battle rewards do supply the market. He went from 140 yesterday down to 120. He's like 115 right now. This could be a card that by the time we get to content today on Sunday is like 100K flat, maybe even a little bit below that because of the supply from squad battle rewards. So I would be careful owning any sort of winter wild cards player at the moment, just to be completely honest, because I do believe that these would drop today. And then once we get into talking about what content is going to be bringing today too, I think that could drop some prices of these cards even a bit more. Now, thinking about trading, right, and making coins, because I know, like we mentioned, a lot of you guys are probably wanting to spend 250K. Maybe you don't have it yet. If you want to trade on this game right now, these winter wild cards do fluctuate a ton. This card right here in particular, I mean, at least right now before we get squad battle rewards, this is a really, really good trade. This Gahey card, he sells for 13,000 coins instantly on the market. That's kind of his lowest price. You see right here, 13K. A lot of people want to try this card because it's a cheap prem center back, and he's got good links and he's got good stats. With a shadow chemistry style, this card sells for 17 to 18,000 coins, at least for right now. This card at 13K will get listed up with the shadow because people will forget they have the shadow applied. And then people will go and try him out and say, I want to use him with the shadow, and they'll pay 18K. That is a incredible. We call that chemistry style flip there for him. Watch out for that card. And then you can do that with the rest of this promo team too, mostly with cards under 100,000 coins. Lacazette with a hunter, Parejo with a shadow would be a great one as well. I would also even throw Lookman maybe in that list. Pedro Porro with a shadow as well. Could be a really good trade as people like those premium chem styles on players. Lavelle as well could be a good sell with a shadow too. So that's one thing I do want to mention. Apart from just fluctuation trading, you can absolutely go ahead and look at some of those sorts of trades on the market as well with these cards. Now, we're talking about more ways to make coins, right? Because I know a lot of you guys need to make coins, want to make coins. Who doesn't want to make coins? Let's be honest. Content today on Sunday, I think, is going to bring another opportunity to do just that. Today, the 86 plus base hero player pick that we unfortunately had last week on Sunday when we were hoping for a base icon, it's going away, right? 86 plus base hero, see ya, never want to be ya. Now, what are we getting in replace of that? Well, there's a pack that was added to the code a few days ago. We've got a direct insight into what the SBC today is going to be because of that. Thanks, EA. 87 plus base Centurions icon pack. I don't know how much I really love that it's only Centurions inside of this because, sure, Centurions had a couple good icons in it, but not that many. I mean, you had Beckham into this, you had Ribery, you had Van der Sar, and a couple of other, decent cards. Okay, sure. They're adding special icons into an icon pack for the first time ever. Not bad. I like that it is taking out a few cards, those that are 86 and rated and below. I don't know if there's any Centurions that are 86 rated. We have 87 rated. Okay, no, Campbell's the lowest. So all the Centurions will be in, but it's going to take out just this select few of icons that are 86 rated from this icon pack. So it is taking out some of the fodder ones that probably nobody besides Essien really people want to pack, but it's still an icon upgrade pack. So it's going to have some hype today. And with how low fodder is overall, there's going to be some hype for this, I think, guys. Let's talk about fodder because I think that's the best investment for a quick profit today because an icon pack with all of the fodder that is available right now, you're going to be able to do this icon pack so easy because of the 8214, the upgrade packs that we have at the moment. It's going to be a piece of cake to get this one done. I think a lot of people are going to want to go and do this because it has that 87 plus to it and it includes the Centurions cards. Yes, of course, you could still pack Pele, you could still pack R9 base, you could still pack Gareth Bale, right? Because it's an uncapped icon pack. It's not a pick, it's a pack. I think with how fodder is priced right now, I think it's got a potential to move up, especially as you have rewards. Sundays on most weeks are ending up being the cheapest days for fodder, and then you see a bit of a rise into the week after that. Like, last week there really wasn't that because SBCs were going away and we had a huge drop off on fodder in the last couple days, right? But with how cheap fodder is, we got to have a little bit of an upturn, right? So with rewards today, I think there's a real good investment opportunity here for 87s, 88s, and I think maybe even 89s. Now, here's the thing. If EA is going to make an icon pack around the normal price of 250,000 coins that these icon packs normally are, with how much fodder has dropped off, I think they're going to have to increase the ratings of the SBCs, which is going to make us think, oh, this SBC is expensive. And 87 and 88 and 88 for an icon? Wow, that's really, really expensive. Well, if they just kept it the same, I think the last icon pack was like 85, 86, 87, 88. There was just an uncapped icon pack that was out during Black Friday and the weeks after, right? Like that SBC right now would be so cheap. That would be insanely easy to complete. I think EA don't want it to be that easy. If it comes out, if this SBC comes out at like less than 150K, awesome. That's going to make fodder go up for sure. I think it's still going to be around 200,000 coins though. I think the 86s, we can throw 86s in there. 86s up to 89s, I think are a good investment today during supply because how much lower can they really go? We're getting player SBCs every single day during this promo for the next 2 weeks. I mean, yesterday even, these were 5.2K. If you're buying 86s at 4K or under, which can they even go under 4K? These cards are almost min price, 3.6K on 86s. That's bonkers. We're getting to the price ranges on these cards where they can't even go that much lower, and that's just crazy. I think fodder is a must buy today if you want to make some coins. 86s up to 88s. Get on the bids during squad data rewards and you'll be able to make yourself some coins probably in the mid part of this week, and maybe it's even an investment that you hold into next week too. It just depends on how good the icon pack is today and how many times you can do it as well. If EA released the 87 plus base Centurions icon pack today, and just like they did with the hero player pick, make it 2 times repeatable, that's going to help fodder. If they make it 3 times repeatable, that's going to help that part of fodder even more. So I think that's a really, really good investment today. I think you can make some coins even today if you just wanted to sell so that you could make your coins to then go ahead and do the evolution. I think that's absolutely a trade you can make today For sure. Now let's talk about informs really quick here because I know a lot of people are investing in these as well. Informs are still 11 to 12K, I believe. Ooh, they're even down a little bit. Interesting. I think if you can still get 84, I mean, probably even 85. I'm not sure exactly what the rating of Inform is right now. That's like the highest rated Inform for discard price here. But if you can get 86 for 11,000 coins, okay, that got Instabot. So I would say try to get 85 rated Informs. What about this Trincao? Yeah, that got Instabot too. Shalhanaglu, Instabot. I would try to get the highest rated of Informs still that you can get. I would imagine that the Icon pack today would have an Inform rated requirement on it. So that's something you could watch out for. I'm not a huge Inform investor. I know a lot of people still have them in their clubs, but again, the hope is that they would still go up a little bit more during this week and next week, where we have the 82 times 14 and Icon packs like that still requiring Informs. Now, what other kind of content are we going to have today on Sunday, guys? Well, we're getting a player SBC, right? Because we're getting a player SBC every single day. We do have the official stats for Zé Roberto now. These are the stats that Zé Roberto will be dropped with. That does look like a crazy card. It's Zé Roberto too. He's very meta in game, technical plus. I want to see the price of this SBC though. This one could be another really, really good one. Bundesliga links, Brazilian links, the hero links there too. Could be a really, really nice SBC. If this is a couple 100,000 coins, 300-400K, you know, that's better than his prime hero card that's on the market and is 450,000 coins. Does not have 2 playstyle pluses, so you know, maybe a little bit of a detractor for some people since we're turning in that direction in the meta. But that's a card that, again, like we mentioned, he can play center mid, he can play left back, he can play left mid, left wing. That's a really versatile card. I think this is a really big SBC. For right now, I think this is the biggest SBC that has been leaked for Winter Wildcards. He could be today, or it could be Makalele or Forlan. I think those are just the player SBCs that we have leaked still with official stats, and I would imagine it would be either of those 3 players that would be dropping today. Maybe this is a play to look at some Bundesliga cards. Maybe some of those could be going back up. You have the Sane SBC that people are raving over at the moment, in terms of just a really fun player to use for such a cheap price. So maybe that Zé Roberto is going to make some more Bundesliga prices move on the market as well if he drops today. We definitely get a player SBC today. There are some leaks as well for another evolution. Guys, I want to talk about this really quickly to end the video. There were some tweets yesterday about leaks for Evos, which we don't really have many leaks for Evos anymore. But this guy, FutAccountant, has been pretty much correct on a lot of the Evos that have dropped. There was some news yesterday. Some big accounts were getting some traction saying that another attacking Evo is coming. Wait until that one drops to start the 250K. And he says that there is not another attacking Evo. I think he's saying at least an attacking Evo is coming out today, maybe. He then goes on to tweet and say that a Evo is coming that you can get Trivela Playstyle Plus. That's really interesting. That would, you know, I don't know. I think if Trivela Plus is mostly an attacking playstyle, I guess it's technically a passing one. So, you know, that would maybe help people in the midfield too. So watch out for another evolution today. Nonetheless, I do believe we will get another Evo today because we're beginning one every single day so far during this promo. I don't expect it to be as crazy as attacking Avalanche. Hopefully it's a free one. So we'll have to watch out for that. But Evo today, player SBC for sure. And then the icon pack is the biggest thing. And then market-wise, you know, if you want to make some more trades in the market and you're like, Nate, I don't want to invest in fodder. I like to quick flip cards like you do and just read the fluctuations. Out-of-pack specials are still 100% the move. A guy like De Ligt, look at him. He's going up. Center backs aren't as affected with all the craziness, right? Yesterday, he went from 110 up to 125, and it was even 115. He's back up to 121. Fluctuations are going to be printing coins on this market because people are into the gameplay right now. People are into this game because of the way the menu grind is. I mean, the state of gameplay is maybe not what people are into, of course, but there's definitely hype with the game at the moment. So you're going to have great fluctuations on a lot of these cards that you're going to be able to trade in and out of. We're going to be talking about the market all week this week, guys. Of course, if you're trying to save up to get 250K, or if you're like me and you're thinking, okay, I don't want to be down too many coins, so I want to trade and make 250K to then go and afford the evolution. That's the way that I like to think of it. We're going to be doing that, of course, this week and making a very, very clear effort to make sure that we talk about the market and making coins, because that's a very important thing when big coin sucks like the SBCs and the EVOs are releasing in this game. So that is the video for today, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a thumbs up on it, comment down below if you have any questions, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's been TheFutAccountant. I'll see you guys later today. Peace.